Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Hey, Terence Crawford feared for Tszyu'S life. He was providing live commentary and was saying, look, his legs are gone, they need to stop the fight. Let me see if I can show you this. This is Crawford right here. He's saying, stop the fight. And on the commentary, he was saying, Tszyu'S legs are gone. He's going to get killed. He couldn't understand how they were giving him opportunity after opportunity to keep, pressing forward and trying to get back in the fight when obviously his legs were gone, equilibrium was gone, and he had what Terence Crawford felt. No chance to win the fight. The only chance of something happening was Tszyu'S getting killed. And I'll tell you, for Terence Crawford, he felt like what he was witnessing was very horrific. Now, because he said that, some boxing fans are saying, all right, well, Terence Crawford doesn't want to be the fighter who dies next in the ring with Murtazaliev. Now, to that I say, in the most respectful way, and let's hold our horses and not take it to the stupid. Just because Terence Crawford says this Tszyu'S going to get killed in there, like this is crazy to let him continue. That's the sentiment 99.9% of all of us shared. Not for 1 second did I think by Crawford saying, oh, Jesus Christ, they need to stop this, he's going to get killed. That mean that Crawford's now afraid to fight Murtazaliev. A couple things here. Crawford, too many layers to his game, man. You understand? To come now and think Crawford in the ring with Murtazaliev is going to get clipped the way Tszyu'S got clipped. Crawford is patient. He's not predictable. Okay? When he goes to the phone booth and he turns into Southpaw man and he comes out Southpaw, most fights don't last very long. Do I think it's an interesting fight to see Crawford against Murtazaliev? Well, after what Murtazaliev did to Tszyu, everybody's buzzing about Murtazaliev. But let's put some things in perspective here, right? A couple of the pros about Murtazaliev. He's strong, he can box, he's long, and he's tall, okay? Now, some of the cons, as far as the praise he's receiving. Who has he fought? He fought Tszyu'S, and that's a big name. It's a big win. But let's not come now and act like Tszyu'S wasn't hitting Murtazaliev. Tszyu'S couldn't close the distance and sustain any attacks because he was getting hit with shit that he didn't recognize the distance. He wasn't able to figure it out. He was getting hit with shit, and plus he was going straight back by the guy with the longer arms. Crawford isn't going to sit there and go straight back. Murtazaliev, I'm sure, will get through on some things because if Murtazaliev hit Crawford with 5 consecutive right hands, Murtazaliev is going to touch him. But Crawford moves, his footwork is brilliant, man. His ring generalship is outstanding, is impeccable. It's next to none. Like, it's not going to be the same type of fight. But I tell you, the one thing Crawford going to bring in there, if he were to fight Murtazaliev, which it sounds like Crawford has no intentions on facing him, because he's looking to do whatever he can to make the most money, and Murtazaliev don't bring the money Crawford wants. But if he were to fight Murtazaliev, I bet you he's going to be thinking, this dude almost killed Tszyu'S. I need to be careful not to get hit with no shit by this guy. Because Murtazaliev was strong, and he made sure not to get hit with nothing really, really clean because he felt that power like, shit, I can't get hit with this. That's one thing Crawford said. That he emphatically said when it come to Murtazaliev, he's like, he's strong. He gave him respect. He's like, yo, he knew he can get hurt messing with him. And with a guy like Murtazaliev, I think he saw what he did to Tszyu'S. So Crawford like, I don't need to sit there and get hit by him to know that this guy could knock me out. This guy's got power. Just like everybody knows Crawford has power. But I think it would be a good fight because Crawford's only 5'8", but his arms are 74 inches. Murtazaliev was like almost 6'1", but his arms are 74 inches. It would be a real interesting fight. But anyway, Crawford, man, he saw Tszyu'S get knocked down, and Crawford's like, nah, man, they're putting his health at risk. He just felt Tszyu'S was too stubborn, man, but I wonder what Crawford would do. You know, if Crawford gets knocked down and hurt like that, You think Crawford gonna stay down? Crawford gonna get up and try to fight as well. You know what I'm saying? But we just never seen Crawford really put down repeatedly. You never seen Crawford losing by a wide margin. You know what I'm saying? You never seen that. Even in that Sean Porter fight, where he learned that he may be behind on the cards, he came out there like he likes to say, "I get active." He got active, and he ended up stopping Sean Porter. So Crawford he's a special fighter, man. But I tell you what, just like Tim Tszyu, but Crawford, every time they step in the ring, they look to get active. The only difference is Crawford is more intelligence, boxer puncher, will be a boxer runner if he has to, will clinch if he has to. Tim Tszyu is just straight fighter. You know what I mean? He's just coming to fight. Take all the risk associated with it. He's coming to fight, entertain, and I think he'll still have success with the way he fights, but not against these guys with longer arms and who have outstanding boxing IQs. Tim Tszyu will always struggle unless he makes refinements. But nonetheless, Crawford feared for Tim's life. And the question now is for Murtazaliev, who dies next? Because Murtazaliev, obviously, fighters recognize that there's something special about him, and they don't want him to kill their ass. So we'll see what's next for him. I don't know. But I think Lubin, I don't think Lubin will fight him, but Lubin may be the guy to do it because Lubin has a 75-inch reach, but he's inactive. But who knows? But that's what I want to see. I ain't worried about Virgil Ortiz. I ain't worried about Fundora, Spence. Crawford, we already know he's doing what the hell he wants. But I want to see who's going to have the balls to fight Murtazaliev. We already see Bohachuk and Majumov, two madmen. They fighting each other. Somebody gonna die in that fight. That's you're gonna get. That's a mash up, crash up type fight. So now you got this guy Murtazaliev who's straight mash up, crash up. Who's gonna fight him? It seems like the Eastern Europeans got to fight each other because these other cats they have no interest in getting in the ring with them. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Crawford feared for Tim's life. We just got to figure out who's next for Murtazaliev. Who he gonna kill next? Because nobody seems to be chomping at the bit to get in the ring with that dude. In the breeze.